Welcome to Monchkinz Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. This is Monchkinz logging in to bring you another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. And in this video, we are going to be going through the Power and Magic's Chasm pitch, the level 120 quests. So in this one, there is 3 waves, and you are going to be fighting the bosses of the first 3 Magic and Chasms pitch bosses, basically 1 wave each. The first one is going to be weak against magic and melee attacks, so you can go ham with this one. Just you don't bring any range DPS, then you should be fine. Now in this particular wave, I pretty much did AoE attacks as much as I can, but if you do not have any AoE characters, or you want to concentrate on one of them, I feel like you should be concentrating more on the Onion Knight mannequin or Heretic mannequin, only because it's the one that's going to keep breaking you. However, if you feel like you're getting a lot of HP damage, then I think more so the Cloud of Darkness is the one for you to kill. Again, it's going to be coming down to preference, but overall it is a pretty easy wave. And if you do have Kefka as well to cushion you from those HP attacks, then you can definitely bring him. As you guys can see, I actually brought in the villain team for this one, and I really enjoyed it. I really wish that I actually got Kefka's EX, and that would made this fight a lot more enjoyable for me. But overall, even if Kefka doesn't have his EX, then he is still quite useful. I felt like the AI here is more inclined to use actual HP attacks, so having Kefka with his Trine ability is definitely going to help you. Look at that HP attack. as soon as it recovered, it went for an HP attack. Thank God it missed, but you know, I think that's all I can tell you about this wave. Now let's go to the second wave, which we'll have to go fast forward. Here we go with the Barts, and I actually can't remember his name. Oh my god, I'm having a mental blank. I actually fought him in Final Fantasy 14 as well as one of the raids. Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. Anyway, it'll probably come back to me later. So in this one, it's going to be Barts and someone I forgot the name of. I can't believe I forgot. Oh my goodness. Anyway, in this one, you really want to kill one of them. I think Barts is somewhat safe not to kill, and you should go ahead and kill. For now, I'm just gonna say he who must not be named. He's a little bit more aggressive with the HP attack, especially if he uses the ult attack. Then definitely, if you have Kefka, you need to use your Trine ability to make sure that he doesn't use his AoE plus HP attack, because that's basically gonna cancel you out if you don't have any healers. So once he's dead, Barts is actually pretty easy to take down. So let's go ahead and move on with Vaughn and Vayne as the last wave. Now, I felt like Vaughn here is the more aggressive HP attacker, especially with Red Spiral and of course White Whirl. He will definitely hit you with an HP attack. Vayne is more of the tank in this particular fight, and honestly, I made a mistake of only bringing like magic attackers, and by the end of it, like Golbez actually ran out of abilities, so I ran out of like actual abilities on each and every one of my characters, and so it took me a while to kill Vayne because I concentrated more on Vaughn, obviously him being more inclined to use the HP attack, but Vayne does as well. Once he goes in his magic mode, then you better be sure he's gonna try and hit you with at least 1 HP attack before he goes back on his strike mode. Now I felt like he would do this after like 2 turns, and then he would do it. but it can also happen with one turn. I think it may depend on his HP, but overall, I would recommend saving your summon for the last wave. I made a mistake earlier when I summoned earlier, and I used it on the second wave, thinking, oh, it's just gonna be I'm gonna breeze through this. But in all actually, they have a ton of HP, and I mean a ton of HP. And my Golbez ran out of abilities. So if you guys do plan to take on this level 120 quest, I would suggest saving a little bit of your abilities towards the end as well, especially if you're bringing a lot of magic damagers, and just like I did, and don't go too ham on the early stages, because you do have 110 turns to actually make sure to clear through this event. And again, there is no high score required. The minimum score is all you need to get all the rewards, which is kind of surprising. I thought that they would give us more than that, but again, I suppose this is more of a co-op thing, like the community getting high score, rather than it more of a individual event. So in any case, I think I will end the video right here. This is just going to be me like going through this very slowly, and I will just go through the end here for you guys. I ran to show you that I actually ran out of abilities. So in any case, remember to click like, subscribe, and share this video if you find it helpful at all. As always, I'd like to hear from you guys what you think of this level 120 fight, and did you feel that it was a little bit harder than most of the EX that we received? I felt like it was a little bit harder, and if you don't have Golbez, then probably it's gonna be a ton harder as well. But I felt like if you do have Kefka here as well, he's definitely a top-notch character to bring in this fight. And also, tell me the name of that he who must not be named. Oh my god, I still can't remember it. And it's the end of the video. What is going on? I don't know. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, at Monchkinz Gaming. This is Monchkinz logging off. I'll see you guys in the next level.